Hey everyone, Scorp here, continuing the Duelist of the Roses Redux mod Thunder playthrough. I just got finished reincarnating a Fiend Sword, mainly to get a green kappa. Not too surprising that I went after probably like one of the best cards you can possibly get. I don't think we need Hourglass of Courage anymore. I haven't been using it, it's too slow. So I'll put in the green kappa over that. And let's try to go ahead and just finish out everyone. Start with Keith. Keith should be pretty easy. He does not do terribly well against Thunders. Yeah, Keith, whatever you play first is just gonna die. Okay. So, my man over here just used 3 equips on 2 cards that are about to get Darkhold. We don't need Heavy Storm against Keith. He just played a Labyrinth tank, I believe, so he's not going to have much summoning power. I just moved over just to make sure that I could summon as far over as I could. Yeah, bonk. Also, I'm pretty sure that his creatures lose 500 attack when they're in my summoning range, or within my extended support range. So, yeah, not a great time for machines. Hey, we got ourselves a 3rd Dark Hole. Guess what I'm going to go put in my deck? We're going to make a final boss really sad. I think we've all seen this one before. This is unfortunately a story we've seen before. I don't even know what to take out for this, though. How about one of these Violent Rains? Well, we'll grab ourselves Insect Imitation, and then... no, probably just end up crushing this guy. Well, that's an opening hand. I better just activate it. He'd probably just mirror it with a creature and actually kill it. If I didn't, so... Not like he has much recourse against a mountain field. My deck is not blessing me with Thunders, it is blessing me with Curse of Dragons. Which I do not like against him when I've played a mountain. We'll do this. More power increases, huh? Say goodbye to all three of those. Even if we didn't draw this, I was going to attack him with Curse of Dragon, but we drew Thunder, so I can hit him for 2800. And it can move 2 spaces next turn, so he's just dead. Unless he can kill it, but it's a 3800. And he doesn't have terrain advantage, so he'd need 4 equips. Yeah. Welcome to your opponent just can't do a single thing against you. Oh, Panther Warrior was kind of close. I guess he only needs 3 equips with his leader ability. Still 3 equips. And we get a Millennium Shield, which is utterly useless. I mean, you can do some weird shield and sword decks, but it's still not good. I believe this was an incredibly bloody battle because of the betrayal in history. Where they actually did get just completely wiped out. Because if you actually study history, most battles are lost when one side loses around 10 to 20% of their forces. And then the majority of losses are actually while they're retreating. But if your escape gets cut off, sometimes it just ends everything. But that's a little bit not in the spirit of what I should be going for, so we'll cut that talk out. Instead, we'll be going... How many twin-headed thunder dragons can we make? And how big are they? And why is Kaiba unable to do anything about them? Unfortunately, we don't have a dragon as a deck leader, so we don't get to completely enjoy the decreased cost of the dragons to make the fusions really cheap, but we do get to have the extra strength, which is nice. I think I'm just gonna do this. And say that I don't believe him. I don't believe he's gonna try to lethal me. I mean, he's used 5 of, what, 11 summoning, or 10 summoning power that he's had so far, so he can't even Blue Eyes me. Show me. I don't believe you. Oh, Seiryu. Now you can't move. You have to summon a Blue Eyes with 2 equips. And you're still dead if you did that, but... Just grab the Lord of D and kill him. If he played a Mirror Force, it didn't matter. I could have just played another creature and killed him. For some reason, playing extremely aggressive in this game is just completely broken. I'm certain it has basically everything to do with the fact that you can only play 1 card a turn. If you could play more than 1 card a turn, it would be a lot easier to defend yourself, but you'd also, if you could play more than 1 card a turn, you'd also be able to do some absolutely disgusting FTKs. Because you'd literally just play all spells. I guess if you couldn't draw after the first card you played, that might make it slightly better, but I don't really know how you balance this game. So that duels like that don't happen. And then this guy, if we want to, we can just kill every card in his deck with Dark Holes. I'm completely down to do that, too. We're just gonna wait for him to play as many cards as he can. Goodbye. And we'll just pass a couple turns. He's out of Ryoku, or he has one Ryoku left, which doesn't matter because I'm already at 500 life points. Oh, he hasn't played a Royal Decree yet. Oh, I got rid of 2 last time. Okay, so now that he's down to 20 cards or so left in his deck, we can actually start playing the game. He's going to be able to play something pretty big here because he has full summoning power. Well, let's see how much damage I do. 1700's pretty good. Unfortunately, I did just get rid of a whole bunch of my mountain terrain. Let's see here. Go ahead and make this fusion. It's also kind of scary because we're at 1,000 life points, so if he ever just decides to use Ryoku on something, we're gonna have a bad time. Although, he should be kind of low on good creatures, probably. Ooh, Umi's good. Umi is really good. Sir, why'd you do this? This is exactly the card I needed to draw here. If I attack him directly, he actually has a good chance to just kill me. Because he won't move. This man refuses to move. What? Sir. Oh. Get Goblin Fan there, too, huh? I'd rather kill him this way. We just changed the field and he kind of lost. The dark holes didn't matter, even though they did get rid of half of his deck. I would have needed another 2 to really get rid of him, though. Which I did have, but... And we get a Mirror Force for winning everything. That's nice. Yeah, this will be a slightly shorter episode than usual, but that's okay. There was a whole bunch of really long ones in this series, and this is the finale. But anyways, we pretty much just steamrolled the second half of the game, other than Labyrinth Ruler throwing a Gate Guardian at us. And a Viryoku Blackluster Soldier. Both of those things are pretty rude. But then we just destroyed 2 green Kappas the next time and he lost, so that was, yeah. Pretty easy. I think tomorrow I'm going to end up making a Light Dragon deck profile, so be ready for that. Otherwise, thanks everybody for watching, and have a nice day.